It's time to test your skills. This test was requested by Primal Hive tier member Kimmelpronger. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to support me by becoming a member, the link is in the description. Shout out to all the members who are supporting me. You can also help me out by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. Now, let's get to the video. 100% Kerrigan means Kerrigan does all the damage. Unlike no mining, you still get to mine resources and use them for stuff. You'll most likely use your resources to make lots of queens and omega worms. Kerrigan must do all the damage without an army. Incidental damage by the queens is okay as long as it's not intentional. No queens against missile command because they will take out a lot of missiles with their auto attacks. You may use any prestige. There will be a few different levels to indicate the enemy comp restrictions for certain challenges. Level 0, no stars, means you can face any enemy comp. For level 1, you cannot fight against the easy stuff. This includes Bioterran, Devouring Scourge, and Shadow Disruption. For level 2, you cannot fight the previous 4 plus the next 4 easy comps for Kerrigan. For level 3, you must fight one of these 6 comps. The easiest maps are Lock and Load, Void Thrashing, Vermilion Problem, and Cradle of Death. Kerrigan can beat these without mining, so having Omega Worms will make these very easy. These maps are not too hard. With Omega Worms, they're more on the easy side, so the difficulty will depend on the enemy comp and mutators. At the Torture tier, we have these 3 maps. These are quite difficult regardless of enemy comp. Void Thrashing is pretty easy, so you can try Attrition Warfare with level 2 restrictions. For a challenge, do Rest in Peace. I know what you're thinking, but yes, it is possible. For Lock and Load, Beggars Can't Be Choosers is actually not that hard. Barrier to entry with the level 1 restriction is probably harder. Do note that the quote-unquote challenge run might be similar to the first one because it's hard to gauge the exact difficulty of these. On VP, no money, more problems should be pretty easy. I decided not to put Power Trip or anything with Power Overwhelming because in many attempts I just died randomly to a black hole and there was nothing I could do. That's no fun. For a challenge, try Doomsday Report. Cradle is just really easy overall. This is her map, after all. Bubble Pop with level 3 restrictions should still be pretty easy. Enhanced Defenses is a bit harder. Void Launch is all about the last wave. Hot and Cold is the easy test and Endless Infection will be the challenge run. On Rifts to Core Hall, Urban Warfare will be the easy test. The other mutations are either too difficult or too annoying. Minor Concerns is actually reasonable despite fear. For Chain of Ascension, the easy test will be Chain Explosions, and the harder test will be the Ascended. For Temple of the Past, Blast from the Past will be the easy test, and for a challenge, try Grave Danger. It's actually quite hard. For Part and Parcel, Explosive Hunt is similar to Beggars Can't Be Choosers. Spectre of Death will be the challenge. You might need to re-roll if you get spawner hybrids though. For Mal Warfare, both of these are about the same. Overclocked against any comp will probably be easier than Firewall with level 2 restrictions. For Missed Opportunities, Thick Micro is pretty much vanilla Bruto with a minor inconvenience, so you gotta fight the toughest comps. Growing Threat is gonna be a good challenge as well. Minor Evacuation. Enemy comp doesn't matter because it's mostly the infested that you have to deal with. Burning Evacuation is a bit annoying, and Black Death in Charnel House will be very annoying. And now the toughest of the tough. Both of the Scythe of Amon challenges are about the same. Even these Brutal +1 mutations are difficult. Oblivion Express. This map will be tough regardless of enemy comp. Foul Play is essentially vanilla Brutal with a few boss battles. Be careful not to let the queens kill too many chickens or else you will lose your sweet 100% Kerrigan circle. By Fire Be Purged is slightly more difficult because of the environmental mutators. Dead of Night is probably impossible without cheese. Distant Threat with cheese still requires you to know how to deal with the attack waves and the beam. I'm not sure if Kerrigan can do 100% on regular Brutal without cheese because there are too many enemies starting from the 3rd night. So, Kerrigan main, are you up to the challenge? And that's it for this video. Like and subscribe if you like these meme tests. Post your replays in my Discord if you complete some of these runs. Thanks to all the members who are supporting me. If you want to join, check out the link in the description. And while you're here, why don't you check out another meme test featuring Zerato? See you there!